All right. Looks like our streams are both going. We're having a big problem with my network, though. Might be because I was closing some things. Alright, we're gonna hit the reset on that. Hopefully everything goes good there. Go into our content. We just gotta go change some stuff. On my live stream. Why is there an upcoming... That doesn't make any sense. We're gonna delete that. There we go. Now we'll just go edit this live stream and put a thumbnail on it. Where's that thumbnail at? There it is. Open that bad boy up. We'll change a couple settings around. Go to New World. Get on there. Give that up. Alright, we're good. Still having problems with the network though. Why is my network dropping things? I don't like it. Don't like it at all. That's alright. We're just gonna get in here and do some stuffs. We did. Let's go into the activities here real quick. So earlier we did all of our expectations. We've got 3 hours to do our soul trials. So I want to get in there and I want to do that. I have a really hard time with this Motherwell thing. So let's go in and let's just do some other stuffs. Like whatever the hell this is. Because why not? It'll be fun. I don't feel like I've ever even actually done this one before. Whoa. What the fudge knuckles just happened to me? What the holy fudge knuckles just happened to me? And why is my network dropping all of my fucking frames? Oh my god. Stop it. What are you doing, you stupid piece of trash? Can I just stream, for the love of everything? Why does it all have to be so garbage? Alright, whatever. Okay, not really sure what's going on here. Why am I covered in fire? Okay, I don't understand how this fight works, apparently. I just got covered in fire for no reason. Like right now. I feel like there's a mechanic here. I'm supposed to, like, get myself wet. Right, so I'm lit on fire here. Magically, I survived. Okay. What the hell is the mechanic? This is so dumb. Everything else about this enemy is just like incredibly easy. I just attack it. But then it automatically flames me. There's nothing I can do. Just take a shit ton of damage. So what's the mechanic? Do I have to stand right next to it when it does its little flame attack? Let's try that. That was definitely not the answer. Do I need to burn out my stam? Does the fire end when I run out of stamina? It seems like it might be accurate. Yep. Easy peasy. Alright. Very nice. Got him. Nice. Good deal. Took a little while to figure out what the hell was going on there, but once we did, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I feel like there's supposed to be like a chest or something, but it doesn't appear like there actually is. Ooh, is this a, glyph, maybe? That I don't have? Doesn't look like it. Alright, looks like nothing. That's fine. It's funny to me that you can end up fighting bosses that you've never fought before as part of these trials. But good deal. We got that bad boy. Now let's go see about another one. Soul Trials. Actually, what did we get in the one we just did? We got a pouch, some coins, got an earring with Nimble, purifying toast. When you drink a regeneration potion, lose 1 debuff. And we have whatever this is from earlier, so we get rid of that. And we got a flail with strength. And abyssal attunement. I don't think I need that, so we'll get rid of that. Yeah, I think that's all good there. Now we're back into the soul trials. Let's do this one. Well, this is another boss that I don't feel like I've fought before. Oh, no, I definitely have fought this boss before. This boss was really very easy. When you fought it the first time. I don't remember. I don't remember what the mechanic is. Okay. Got it. Okay, right, and then we attack these eyeballs. That's right. Now I remember. Alright, we got both of those. Now we can kill this thing. Nice and easy. Bring down the last little thing here. Some of these soul trials are fairly simple once you understand them. Which makes me feel like there's something to the spirit deer one that I was failing at before that I just don't understand. And that if I would just understand it, everything would be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Where is the exit? Let's get out of there. Get it, gotta good. Cause we gotta go. Okay. Let's see, what did we get there? The Power Stone, which is a flail, an artifact flail. It has Magnify. If health is above 90%, attacks cause 20% weaken for 5 seconds. And what do we get? When equipped, defeat Lost at the Citadel. Defeat Zygoramet at Zygoramet's Grove. Defeat Dawn's Chariot Kepri at Southern Kepri, or Solarium Kepri. Okay. I definitely feel like we want to do that stuff. We definitely want to get this flail going. Seems like a solid plan. And then we open up that bag. And what else did we get? We got a ring with strength, leeching, and hardy. That's actually pretty darn good. Compared to my existing ring, which is leeching and enfeebling. I think we're going to put that on there. And helmet with fire harnessing and refreshing. We don't want that. Oops. And I don't think we want this either. I think we're good. Alright. We can't salvage that, so we don't have to lock it. Because we don't really have any chance of potentially losing it. Yeah, y'all give me just 1 second. I actually need to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Person just ran across my screen that was called Obi-Wan Junkie. How crazy is that? Alright. I kind of want to beat this last trial here. It's gonna kick my butt though. Because I don't have very much DPS. And this trial is very much a DPS check. So we're just gonna smack the crap out of this thing. And just hope that's good enough. I don't think it was good enough. Oh. That was totally good enough, apparently. Oh. Okay. I don't know why that worked. But apparently it did. So that's cool. Great. Well, that definitely shouldn't have gone the way it did, but that's fine. I pretty much had no right to win that. But if the game wants to give me a freebie, who am I to argue? Open that bad boy up. And we're good to go. Alright. Let's go do some more OPR action. OPR seems to be pretty well the thing that you want to do. Or the thing that everybody wants to do. It only takes a little while to get a game. Which, considering how many people it takes, you gotta have 20 aside. So considering the fact that you need tons of folks, it's honestly kind of crazy that I can get a game in just 30 seconds. But I dig it. I can get behind that. Let's OPR it up. Now, I am absolutely in no position to be actually doing OPRs. I don't really have a build going right now for PvP, and I definitely need to change my build for PvP. I think my attributes are probably okay. Although I do need to go ahead and use... I do need to change my attributes so that they are exactly right. Because right now I have way too much strength. I want to take this 47 extra strength and put it down here. So then I can get all the way up to 250 con. And still be at 350 strength. Because that's definitely better. Let's see, we've got Fire Staff, Great Axe, we've got Spear Rapier, we've got some interesting stuff. Ooh, okay. Our first thing we're going to do as a group is we're going to go capture this. I've never been part of the group that wants to come over here. I really do love OPR. It's a lot of fun. A very good... I should say a very good first try at creating an interesting PvP. They definitely need to update it. We are getting a new OPR map, so I'm very excited for that because it does definitely need some updating. It's so hard to run as a tank in here. That was good work right there. Because you just end up you just kind of end up getting beat on. And there's not really a ton you can do versus a lot of ranged enemies. Oh, we got nobody watching the backside here. Nerd. Those guys all thought they were going to get me because I didn't have very much hit points yet left. But that was good. That was good work right there. That was a lot of fun. This OPR is definitely going to go our way. The other team is a little overexcited. I see an ally over here who's losing some hit points, so they're probably fighting somebody who's maybe trying to... Or maybe they're fighting some PvE stuff. I don't really know what's going on over here. Joseph, what's happening, bud? Where are we over here exactly? Okay, I'm sorry, Joseph. This is not even remotely interesting to me. Gotta come over here and fight the actual fight. There's a person on my team who's named Duck of Death. And I just think that's fantastic. And they are deep in here. My goodness. Look at all this craziness. Boy howdy, we got some madness going on over here. Alright, I'm all healed up. Let's get back in it. Yeesh. Being a tank is so much fun. Oop. Don't let him take me. Don't spear me. We got some of their tanks. Gotta be in and out there, Squirt Daddy. Alright, now we're pushing in. Yeah, I'm taking this. That's happening. That's happening. It's literally all about who has the most healers. It's just like not even fair if you have healers. Oop, I got a little too greedy. I'm running out there in a bad way. That was almost a bad day for me. Nice work. Nice. Track down that healer. Take him out. Alright, now let's go make sure that they can't tap us from behind here. Because surely they'll be heading over for this boss. Or for this central spot. Or just trying to come a different way. Or maybe going for the boss. Ooh, and the corrupted portal is active. Okay. We've been fighting way too long. We didn't do nearly enough to get these secondary effects. These secondary objectives. Should have been more active about these. Looks like I might be the only one here right now. Do I just bail on this? Oh, oh, there's some people. Cool, cool. Let's go get back involved then. Doesn't take very many people to actually do this, so... Jong is coming over too. Oh, we won. Didn't even need to kill the boss. Hey, that's my best score so far. And I was third on my team. Good deal. Best score and my best place. That feels real good. That feels really, really good. So obviously the key to OPR is taking over and holding the positions. The real big problem with OPR is there doesn't feel like there's any catch-up mechanic. They're a little short, and once you start losing, I feel like there's really just no coming back. There's something about PvP in this game that feels really difficult to overcome more skilled players, and it feels really difficult to overcome better geared players for some reason in this game. And I don't really understand exactly what's going on with that. I felt like it wasn't quite so bad when the game first launched, but it definitely feels pretty bad now. If you're losing, you just kind of lose. Maybe it's because OPR is a little too linear, and so you have no choice but to fight back their entire group to cap things. Maybe if there were 5 points instead of 3, where there were 3 across the center that were really far apart, and then 1 on each side that was really close to your own zone, then maybe that would feel better. I really don't know. But it was nice to get that done. Go check out our season stuff and our journey. We've completed some things. In our activity card, we've got some things. Let's see, that one. Get us a full thing. Nice. And we got a brand new card. Let's just start with that center stuff right there. And let's see, what are these skulls looking like? Earn PvP XP, easy enough. Earn a victory point in PvP arena. Capture faction control points. We'll see. We will see about that. Let's see, I've completed all of my daily soul trials. Completed my daily expeditions. Are these dailies or... They don't appear to be. They just look like things you can do forever. We're gonna need to do this one because I'm probably gonna want that great axe. Oops, I didn't get all my season stuff. Need to collect my resources here. And what's going on in my PvP? Oh, I've tracked. I don't want any of these. So I'm not worried about that. Okay. Now I did, while we were out, I went ahead and did a little more gathering. So I got my logging all the way up to 250. So now we're just doing our advancements here. So now we just have to worry about tracking and skinning there, and then of course we've got to get all of our upgrades here done, our refinings. The refinings are pretty important because that's how you get your daily stuff, and you really need the dailies. Because that's a pretty important part of making currency in this game. We're going to make sure that we do that. Let's see. What else is there to do now? I mean, there's a lot of these season activities, right? Like these season trials. What are the season trials? Send into the ancient ruined forge, claim victory over its guardians. 650 to 700 recommended. Defeat the ancient constructs, use the environment to your advantage, align the runes to activate forge machination. Ah, okay, and I can do this 10 times. Is it 10 times a week? Or does it store up to 10 charges? I don't really understand how that works. Then I have 0 of 2 bonus runs. Oh no, I have to actually be in a team. Okay, so I have to join the team first. Got it. Got it. A whole set of shirking, fortification, and health gear. That's pretty good. Interesting. So you can do 2 of these a week. What about elite trials? Daily, weekly? Okay, so every day you can get this pool of rewards, and then once a week you also get this pool of rewards. And then the raids. Whole lot of named legendary gear in here. Got it. 42 strength, refreshing move. And trenchant rend. That's actually really good. Dang, that's really good. This is very cooldown related. Cooldowns are always going to be a really important part. Okay, so I can't do these because I haven't done them, but I can do the Ennead. I don't think I actually need anything from these. And the mutation here is Icebound. Enemies have the following perks. Items have a chance to drop with these perks. So this is actually changing soon, though, to where instead of getting attunements for specific stuff, you'll get like a general attunement for defense. You may enter up to 35 mutated expeditions per week. Wow. I didn't realize you could do so many every week. That's crazy. That's 5 a day. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll work towards that. So as far as my activities are concerned, I'm pretty good to go with what I can do right now. I need to upgrade. I need to get to about 700 gear score. And that's probably just mostly going to be about buying items. Nope, not worried about that. What I want is tier. Nope, gear score. There we go. And then you use right, you upgrade gear. Is that still how you do that? Oh well, they've changed a bunch of stuff. I'm actually gonna have to do some research on this game now. I don't understand how their gearing system works anymore or anything. We got our town board, which is mostly useless now. They've really gone and kind of undid a lot of their stuff. They did a really bad job of implementing territory control in this game, and a lot of their stuff was based around the concept of territory control. And so they've just kind of ended up going back and effing everything up. Where's the best place to get 725 gear? I really do not know. I think it's time to look some shiznit up. New World Aeternum Gear Guide. The best gear including... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Use the mutated dungeons. Give... Is this just a minimum gear score? Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's recommended. So this must be like a minimum gear score that they drop. Yeah, I don't really understand how this is working. Don't really understand. Let me go down to direct messages so that stuff doesn't just show up in my chat there. Well, now I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess run more OPRs. That's what we're supposed to do. Because why the hell not, right? OPR is pretty fun. I guess there's also some stuff out in the sands that I need to do, and I need to finish up the storyline in the Elysian Wilds. Gross. Oh no, this one's taking longer. That's terrible. Hmm. I wonder why it's suddenly taking so long. Let's see, I got a sword shield bow. Or, sorry, great sword bow. That's interesting. Looks like fire staff rapier, maybe life staff rapier. I think it's fire staff though. And fire staff. Void gauntlet. And rapier. Bow. 2 greatsword bows, a rapier bow, 2 fire staffs. Oh, this person isn't actually in my team. So, rapier bow, fire staff, void staff, and then 2 greatsword bows. So we don't have a healer at all. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I'm on a whole lot of fire. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough healers. And that's really like everything that wins OPR. Is if you can just stand in those entrances and block everything up while your DPS nukes from behind. Then you're just kind of good to go. If you can't do that, then everything goes poorly. We are just gonna get dumpstered. No healers means 100% dead. Damn. This is going to be a rough one. At least it'll be over fairly quickly. They're going to hold all 3 points for pretty much the entire fight here. There's not really going to be anything we can do about it. Especially now that we're not in a choke point. Get some people coming around the back here. Figured that was going to happen. Looks like nobody else is aware, though. This is going very poorly. Damn, we get the crap beat out of us. That was awful. Absolutely awful. I only got 600 points. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Alright, let's try that again. I think we just take that and hit complete track. Hey, we're almost to the next point here. What do we get on our activity card? And our journey. No. Give me my reward. Or my skinning knife. Thank you. And then we go back into an OPR. Well, that was quick. That was real quick. Alright, what are we looking at in here? Not seeing what look like a ton of life staffs in here again. Maybe I see 2 or 3. Maybe. Alright, let's go up to the top here. Let's go see if we can't knock down some of these DPSs. I don't even really care if I can kill them. I just want to force them to get off of this high ground here. This person's a healer, so we definitely want to mess with them. It's at least quite a bit closer than most of the other fights I've been in. My side's been just raffle stomping, or we've been getting raffle stomped. I am pretty happy to be getting a good fight here. Closer fight. Yeah, we're just getting pummeled. We don't have enough healers. It's really sad that the PvP in this game is so dependent on composition. I might actually have to get a heal staff and start actually building a healer spec because of how absolutely imperative it is to have just a whole mess of healers every time you come out into OPR. And if you don't have them, you're just kind of fucked. Yeah, we're just getting run through right now. Really too bad that this format isn't balanced better. Or, at all. Any sort of matchmaking so that teams are relatively even in composition and relatively even in gear score. I mean, just any of that would be great. But instead they've gone for this, like, insane RNG route where, I mean, just everything is a one-sided slaughter. There's no reason that there can't be a way to try and even this out well enough that at the very least you're not losing, 1,000 points to like 0. Which is kind of what we typically see. And, I mean, it's fun when you're winning. But it's really unfun when you're losing. This is kind of entertaining, dodging all of these. Oop, I got. But I understand why a ton of people went to go back cap that other zone over there. But you leave us in quite a bit of a pinch when you do that with too many people. Let yourself get out there a little too far there, friendo. I got out there a little too far. Whoops. Why do I keep getting killed by Benin? Every single time. That's like 4 deaths in a row that I've been killed by Benin. Honestly, kind of crazy. I think definitely one of the reasons that the OPR has gotten to be such a stomp, it doesn't feel nearly as even as it used to, is mounts make it too easy to recover and just come back into the fight quickly. I mean, you're literally saving like a minute of runtime when you're spawning back at your main base and running to the other team's main base. Oh, that thing threw a rock at me. Jeebus. And in again. That's funny. Yeah, I definitely don't, Ooh, we got our score frozen. That sucks. That sucks a lot. I need to get my gear score up so that I can have more of an impact on these fights. Well, that was entertaining. I'm entertained. Damn. Okay, how did I get killed by Benin again? What in the hell is going on? I call it shenanigans. What the fuck is this? I don't know how that person keeps being the one who kills me. That's pretty stupid, though. Okay, there must be something going on there. Because that's, like, I've never even seen the name Benin anywhere in here. So there's no way that that person is killing me every time. The likelihood of that is incredibly low. Yeah, there's something wrong there. Can this OPR be over? Like, we're not doing anything. We're not gonna win this. I don't know what those people thought they were gonna do. Yeah. That was a tough one. I thought it was gonna be a really close fight. It did not end up being a really close fight. At all. There were some people on their team with some outrageous scores, though. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's open these up, see what we get here. Ooh. Tumbler feet wraps. Ooh. Shocking Frost is bad. Refreshing move and... honestly, Contagious Upheaval would both be pretty good. That other one is not really good at all. Field Defense, Sturdy Energy, Enchanted Ward. Let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. And don't need that. Don't need that. That. Getting a whole lot of artifacts. Let's see. Shirking Blessing. Successfully dodging an attack gives you 15% Empower, 25% Fortify for 5 seconds. That's really good. Defeat Feral Beast enemies in the Elysian Wilds. Defeat Ancient Guardian enemies in the Elysian Wilds. Defeat Angry Earth enemies in the Elysian Wilds. And kill or upgrade at the Gypsum Kiln. So this is just all about killing enemies. This is actually really easy. And Shirking Blessing is really good. So for PvP, because you have this Shirking Blessing where you can get 25% Fortify, I honestly think that running a Sword Shield tank with light footwear might be pretty decent, or light armor in general, and run all the way down to a light shield, and play it that way. Might be kind of fun. We'll see. We got a long ways to go before we really get there. We got to get a whole lot of gear. Let's get into another OPR here. I'm having quite a bit of fun with these right now, even though I'm kind of getting my butt kicked most of the time. It's still interesting. Let's see. Strong recruitment pack. Legendary sword. With Shirking Frost, keen penetrating backstab. No thank you. No thank you. Okay, well I don't think I care about any of those. I can't believe how quickly we can get into these. I honestly should probably start using my flail more. It's got a lot of good AoE slash defend myself type stuff going on. Yeah, maybe we'll try some flail out. We see a life staff right now, maybe 2 life staffs. It's insane how easy it is to push through those doors or to hold those doors and eventually whittle down the enemy and take them out if you have healers and they don't. I mean, it's not even a contest. You just win that fight. But as soon as they push out through the door and start spreading out, things get real wonky. Look, it says Binin killed me again. I don't know who the hell Binin is, but they're getting credit for all my kills for 2 OPRs now. That's freaking hilarious. The McDiddler. That's great. I'm so happy to be in a team with the McDiddler. What an asinine thing to name yourself. How far up your ass is your head? Alright, we pushed him off it, that's good. This is it right here. This is how we hold doors. We get some healers on us, and we just mess with their tanks. Don't ever let them in. Yeah, take out that tank. Good job. Good job. There we go. Push him out. Good shit. Shoot, their tank lady got out. Yeah, a couple of them got out and came around and caused a pretty big problem. As soon as the back line breaks, life gets rough. I don't think a lot of people really understand exactly how things are supposed to work. So your tanks, like your shield tanks, your flails, your swords, stuff like that, are supposed to kind of be area denial. Right? So when we're fighting at those doors and stuff, that's kind of where I'm supposed to be at. But getting other melee DPS in there, people using great swords and stuff like that, unless they're really, really tank spec'd, is a pretty bad idea. Because what you want is you want your melee DPSs to just sort of be defending your range DPSs, and they don't really like doing that. Because there's just not a lot of glory in that, right? But if you've got melee DPS defending your backline, your healers, your range DPS, then when people sneak around to go and mess with them, then they meet really close range resistance instead of resistance that's hitting them from a really great distance. And, you know, they're closing that distance, and so that's not good, right? A fire staff isn't great in really close range. Sometimes they can be, but for the most part, they're not. And so you want your controls, right? Your hammers, your great axes, things like that. You really want those people to be rocking in the back line to really mess up those players that get into your back line and start giving you trouble. And then your tanks are your front line, right? They're blocking arrows, they're getting in the way of big choke points, they're denying, you know, your ability to access certain areas and stuff like that. They're making themselves a target, they're taking as many hits as possible. Holy cow, are we gonna take this one back? No way. Our team's really starting to fight better together. I'm kind of impressed. Too many enemies. Womp womp. Holy cow. Somebody other than Benin was credited with my kill. I can't even believe it. Well, we're gonna lose the crap out of this fight too. I bet part of our group probably split off to go cap their main base or something. This is not a split up kind of a thing. OPR is very much just a mob versus mob fight. Yeah, see, they've got some melee DPS hanging out in the back there. And they made that incredibly difficult for me. Everybody turned and fought there. Tried to save that dude. Alright, good job. Pushed him out of there. Good job, everyone. That healer saved Mr. Juicier there, but got themselves killed in the process. We got two people coming in from the other side. Time to push in hard. Maybe I should have just kept holding the spot. Pretty sure I got that person as I ran in there. I died for it, but it's okay. We got him. Black. Yeah, we can't hold that position with no healers. Womp womp. This has been a really long OPR. I guess at least there's been that. It was definitely the closest one we've had. That's definitely my highest point total so far. That was a good time. I definitely need to consider creating a build specifically for OPR though. But yeah, I mean, that's a solid 2 hours in the evening there. So we're probably going to call it quits there for the day. It's only 6 hours of streaming on the day, which isn't what I want to do. But I'll probably start streaming more during the day and less at night. While I really enjoyed the split streaming, it doesn't actually seem to be doing very well as far as bringing in new people and stuff. So I'll probably stop and just go back to doing the 6 to 8 hour streams all at once. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out and watching. I really appreciate it. So I hope everybody has a